I have had some really good calls and some really good appointments lately, and they are bubbling up and making me think of topics for my videos. And one of them is a question that I ask a lot right when I get to your house as we're starting to talk and walk around is, what are you looking to accomplish? And that usually gets a homeowner to kind of think, you know what? I want my family room to look better, or I want my house to look better, all the way to we want to do this kitchen remodel. Sometimes it's we want to do a kitchen remodel eventually, and how can you make me like my house in that process? That's a biggie because we all don't have just like, you know, a big huge bucket of money we can go, I'm getting that done, I'm getting the master bathroom complete, I'm getting, you know, the list goes on. So asking about what you want to accomplish leads to what are you going to prioritize? What are you going to do next? And I want to give you a simple list of where I would start and where I would start personally even, because once you do some of these things, you realize I might not need to do as much. And that becomes huge. I love you, but I'm going to put you down. So let me just start with just a couple of things that, and I'm going to take a room. I wrote this down because I'm going to take a room. You know, you can apply it to a master bedroom. You could apply it to a kitchen eating area. You could apply it to, I don't know, think of different rooms in your house. But I'm just going to do it to like a great room or like living room or the area you're kind of hang out in a lot. And start here. First of all, and I know I always say this, and I don't mean to be light about it because it's serious business when I say this, as I'm laughing. Clean up your space. And I don't mean visually when I'm saying this now. I mean really clean the space that you're talking about. Now if you go, oh Pam, it's like a whole house thing. Whatever. All I'm saying is that when you get done cleaning your house, how does it make you feel? You feel good. Not only do you feel good, it looks good. And all of a sudden things don't look as bad. So you know what I mean by that. Secondly, usually there's a room in a house that I hear a lot of you say, or when I'm over it, like, I don't really love that piece, but it's right there because it's a chair until we get another chair, or somebody gave it to me and so I feel kind of bad, maybe I should hang on to it. All that stuff guilt, no. Just stuff guilt is no. That means for you, it's not working in your space. Now, I don't know that when I come in because I don't know what's sentimental or what someone's given you or whatever, but you've hired me because you want me to tell you, like, as one of my clients said last week, just tell me the truth. Well, of course I'm going to, but I listen first to see what you're looking to accomplish, and then you'll see what priorities rise to the top. So I would take out that piece that's kind of bugging you. Just even set it in the garage or set it in another room for a little bit if you can't get rid of it just yet. Or give it to someone who needs it. That's awesome. Some things are just goodwill. And some things truly, if they're in bad condition, are garbage. They're just going to the trash. And I know you know what I mean. The next thing is, take a look at your walls, and is there so much stuff on it and extra stuff and sconces and scrolly pieces and words and verses and everything that there's just so much to look at that if you just pared down a little bit, it might look a little better. Now, different than when, like, I'm trying to do an art gallery wall or something and I'm doing, like, you know, almost floor to ceiling. You see when I've done that before. That's a look. But I mean, sometimes there's just mismatched pieces and, oh, this didn't fit very well, so I better put a sconce on either side, or I better, you know, I'm not really quite sure what to put there, and it hangs a little higher because my kids might get at it. And if you're not loving it, just start getting used to a little cleaner look, a little more visual, cleaner look. The next thing is, think about in a room, bedroom is a little different, but in a great room area like that, is how is it set up for people to hang out in? I am a sucker for a great conversation, but a great conversation way to sit, to where they put a little table in. Actually, you see this table all the time. That's actually a lamp with just makes a little table. In small spaces like that, that works. But what's your focal point? I mean, we've got a TV in here. Some people, it's your fireplace. I wish I had a fireplace. Don't anymore. But it's kind of like, how is the room set up so people can sit there comfortably and converse, or they can watch TV, or, you know, these, when you put your couches and your stuff all the way against the wall, that's called screaming distance, in my opinion, where you're shouting at somebody. It shouldn't be like that. You can get the furniture off the walls a little bit. Also improving your room. So I'm saying all these little tips and practical tips that you can do today, even on a Tuesday. But as you have me come over to help you with advice, you're going to find that your priorities are rising to the top. You know what? I don't really need to do this great room. I don't need to knock down that wall. I mean, it's big enough where you kind of go, okay, now I see what my priorities are. I actually like my house. I actually like this room now. And now I can move on to, yeah, what is priorities? Because we all can't do everything at one time. It just doesn't happen that way. And even if you have the people to do it, or the money coming in to do it, it's not going to happen like that, and it's not going to happen overnight. Thank you, HGTV. It's not going to happen in 30 minutes. So I want you to be thinking about how to look at the space, and you can't look at the space if it's dirty. You can't look at the space if there's way too much stuff in it. It's like psychologically clearing your mind. It's lightening your mind. That's why I talk about lightening your load. You're literally lightening your load mentally. It makes you feel better. But biggest thing is it makes your house look better. So I hope that is helpful today. But it's just asking yourself the question, what am I looking to accomplish here? And maybe it's just those tips. I just want to make it look better. Cleaning, pairing out, just keeping the stuff in it you really like. Those guilt things that you're just like, it's just sitting there because it has to be there. It doesn't have to be there. And that is my encouragement. I hope that's my encouragement to you. So have a great Tuesday. We've got a lot going on this week. We've got a big week and stuff to show you in pictures and before and afters and stuff. So, have a great day.